Canadian friends, I'm on my way to Costco to give you a breakdown of grocery shopping at Costco Canadian version. I'm going to be telling you about healthy snack options, my weekly grocery list, as well as things you want to avoid. So if you're an avid shopper at Costco, you want to make sure you watch this video through. For snacks, I like these coconut clusters. They're delicious and they are pretty healthy. They're organic, and when you look at the back, they don't have too much sugar, only 3 grams of sugar, and the ingredients are organic coconuts, a little bit of cane sugar, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds. So a good source of healthy fats and fiber, good to be added to cereal. When it comes to nuts, it's really important to pay attention to if they contain any oils, especially inflammatory seed oils. Like these ones here, when you look at the ingredients, they contain highly refined peanut oil, right? Very inflammatory seed oil, so you want to get one that doesn't contain any added oils like this. These almonds are a little bit better, although they're not organic and raw, but they don't contain any crappy oils. So when you look at the back, they're just dry roasted almonds and sea salt. So a little bit better, but ideally you want it to be organic and raw. These Aussie bites are a hot one lately. I have a lot of people asking me about them, and on the surface they look okay, right? They're organic, they're gluten-free. We just got some gluten-free oats, a little bit of cane sugar. But the one thing that I don't like about them is they got the canola oil, right? More seed oils, highly inflammatory, but everything else is okay. It does have a little bit of milk, so if you have a dairy intolerance, may not be a good idea. Good product, but the seed oils, not my favorite in them. So out of this entire snack aisle, those Aussie bites were the only thing that I would really consume once in a while. All this other stuff, highly processed. Please don't give any of this to your kids. Like this stuff here, you know, the dyes, blue FCF, all these have been linked to mental health, attention deficit type disorder, and so you want to make sure you're keeping this stuff away from your children. What about mayonnaise? Mayonnaise is a commonly used condiment, so let's check it out. Let's check out this one first. Flip it around. First ingredient, canola oil. Seed oil, highly inflammatory, so we're gonna pass on this. And it's interesting how they try to use these buzzwords to make it seem healthy, right? Gluten-free, no trans fat, low in saturated fat, low in cholesterol. Yeah, but highly inflammatory seed oil. Let's check out this one, Kirkland. Flip it around. First ingredient, canola oil. Again, I'll pass on this one, no thank you. Again, they're trying to promote it like it's good, it's not. But when we go here, we look at this one by Chosen Food, right? First ingredient, we see they don't have the seed oil, avocado oil, much better alternative, and then the ingredients are organic. So yeah, it's more expensive, but at least it's not damaging to your body. So if you're going to use any mayonnaise, this is the one to go with. Here's a great healthy non-wheat pasta alternative. It's made with chickpeas, it's organic, and when you look at the ingredients, it's just got chickpea flour, yellow lentil flour, red lentil flour, so no crappy oils, no wheat products, so it's gluten-free and a good source of protein and fiber. Here's another pretty good non-wheat pasta alternative. Again, this is gluten-free, organic, non-GMO, and when we flip it over on the ingredients, we see white red flour, white quinoa flour, and red quinoa flour. So another great pasta alternative, plant-based and wheat-free, so less likely to have any intolerances to this. I highly suggest everyone replace their pasta to a non-wheat. All right, what about cooking oils? Hot topic. So we definitely want to avoid the vegetable oils like the corn oil here. Moving on, here we have olive oil, avocado oil. When it comes to avocado oil or olive oil, they're better, they're more stable at higher temperatures, but you want to get one that's in a glass container because plastic oxidizes the. So my favorite is, see, this one's plastic, we want to avoid these. Here's an extra virgin olive oil in glass, a little bit better. Again, extra virgin in plastic, I don't like that. But my favorite one is all the way down here. These are my favorite oils available at the Canadian Costco. I like this olive oil because it's in a glass bottle. It's organic, dark glass bottle, because light and plastic oxidize the oil. So this is great for salad and low temperature cooking. And for high temperature cooking, I like this Chosen Foods avocado oil. Chosen Foods is great because their products are not contaminated with other types of oils. It's actually pure, and avocado oil, high smoke point, so it's stable at higher temperatures. And these ones are also great for cooking at higher temperatures as well. Avocado oil in the spray bottle. So these are my go-tos when it comes to oils. When it comes to healthy snacks, it's really important to do some label reading. Like, look at this organic apple, right? Snack. When you look at it, and turn it around, it's not terrible. It's just got organic apples, water, and some ascorbic acid. So no added sugars, no crappy oils. So this is a decent snack option right here. Convenient and made with just 2 ingredients, low amount of sugar, good snack option. Now here's an item that I definitely do not approve anyone eat, especially children, because it contains 3 of the 4 things that humans should really not ingest regularly. So let's take a look. When you flip it around, first thing we have is enriched wheat flour, so our source of gluten. Then we have cheddar cheese, dairy, highly inflammatory. A lot of people have intolerances to dairy, and then vegetable oil, soybean, canola, and oil, sunflower oil. So we want to make sure that we're not getting any of these ingredients. The only thing that's really missing is the processed sugar. So definitely not a good choice. Please do not give this to your children. These Mary's organic crackers are not bad. They're organic. They're also gluten-free. And when you look at it, just some brown rice, quinoa, flax seeds, no crappy oil. Has a little bit of soy, but not terrible. So overall, not a bad snack option or cracker option. I also like these ramen noodle options because they're organic, they're gluten-free, and when you flip it over, they're just made of brown rice flour and organic millet flour. So no oil, no dairy, no wheat, and they're easy to make and delicious, ready in 4 minutes. I make this with bone broth, and I think bone broth is a great addition to anyone's diet for gut healing. Here's another product that's not too bad. It's organic, it's got some good source of vegetables, and it's gluten-free. Let's check it out to see if it's got anything it shouldn't have. So some spinach, tapioca flour. Oh, we have vegetable oil, so no bueno, we're gonna pass. Here we go, bone broth. Bone broth is great, this is organic. Bone broth is great for the gut, and so it's really good option to make rice in, just to make any soup in, vegetable. This is the stuff that should be really banned, all this crap. This is a problem why we have so much ADHD in the population, all of this crap. The wheat, the colors, so look at this. They make it look so happy, and we flip it around. Let's see what we got. Whole grain oats, okay, not that terrible. Cornstarch, corn syrup, those are high GMOs, monounsaturated canola oil, highly inflammatory oil, artificial flavors. This stuff should be illegal, let alone allowed to be given to children. And the fact that they can make it seem so happy is very, very sad. What about coffee? Coffee is a heavily sprayed crop that can get very, very moldy. So when it comes to coffee, it's very important to pick one that's organic. Like this one here, this is organic, medium dark roast, so not a bad option. But I don't drink anything that's not organic when it comes to coffee at home. When I go out once in a while, okay, but at home, it's only organic coffee. If you have any skin conditions like eczema, psoriasis, this is the aisle you want to avoid, the dairy section. Dairy is highly inflammatory for the skin. Many people have intolerances to it, so you want to make sure you're avoiding dairy if you have any allergies, skin conditions, anything like that. What about Gatorade Zero? No sugar. So is it good? Let's take a look, and we check it has sucralose. Sucralose is an artificial sweetener and can become problematic because even though it contains no calories, it can cause you to feel hungrier and eat more, results in overeating. So it can actually lead to weight gain. So just because it has no calories, don't be fooled by this. The artificial sweeteners are a problem. Sucralose is a problem. What about oat milk? Oat milk is a hot beverage these days, but it's really important to make sure your oats are only organic because conventional oats like this are loaded with glyphosate, which is Roundup, which is a herbicide that Monsanto sprays on the crops, and the glyphosate ends up in your body, destroys your microbiome, can cause a lot of problems. So if you're having any oats, oat milk must be organic. Hemp hearts, one of my favorite things to add on my sandwiches and my salads. Excellent source of protein, fiber, healthy fats, and organic whole food sources. So something to consider adding to your daily nutrition. Costco's got a really good deal on this organic maple syrup. Yes, it's sugar. Yes, it's a simple sugar, but a good alternative to honey sometimes. You know, if you want to put it on some pancakes or anything. I always prefer maple syrup and honey because they're real food. It's not something that's highly processed.